Okay, let's jump right into this. Think about how you and I use AI today. For years now, we've basically measured artificial intelligence by its ability to just answer our questions, right? We ask something, it answers. And sure, as these models have grown, they've gotten absolutely incredible at reasoning, coding, and solving some really complex problems. But what if that's just scratching the surface? Today, we're exploring an explainer on what we call heavy-duty discovery. So, researchers are now asking this much more profound question. Instead of simply answering questions, can AI make discoveries? And I don't mean just a minor upgrade here. We're talking about a massive paradigm shift in how we fundamentally think about machine intelligence. The difference between these two concepts is literally night and day. Think about it. An answer simply responds to something we already know how to ask. A discovery, though, that reveals something we didn't even know existed. At first glance, you might think, oh, those sound kind of similar, but in reality, they are worlds apart. Which brings us to our first step, the hypothesis level, generating explanations. Right now, when AI tries to discover something, it honestly works a lot like a tireless research assistant. First, it searches through massive amounts of existing knowledge. Then it combines those ideas in novel ways. Next, it proposes a possible explanation, a hypothesis. And finally, it tests if that explanation is actually correct. Obviously, this is a huge step up from your basic web search, and generating useful hypotheses is incredibly valuable. But it's really still just the beginning. To achieve true scientific breakthroughs, we have to go deeper. That brings us to the structural level, looking behind the observations. Look at some of the greatest breakthroughs in the history of science. Newton didn't just find a new law, he realized the exact same underlying principle connected an apple falling to the ground and the motion of the moon orbiting the Earth. Darwin didn't just propose another biological theory, he revealed a common mechanism connecting countless observations across literally all living things. And Einstein? He completely redefined how space, time, and gravity relate to each other. These folks didn't just give better answers, they totally changed the structure of the questions themselves. So here's the genuinely exciting possibility for the future of AI. Maybe the ultimate goal isn't just generating better hypotheses to explain a single observation. The real prize is finding the structure, that hidden framework that explains why 1,000 different observations actually belong together. A hypothesis looks at one thing. A structure connects everything. When an AI can finally reach this level and move beyond just hypothesis discovery, that is when the magic happens. Problems across completely different fields that once looked totally unrelated suddenly become different expressions of the exact same underlying principle. Moving from basic observations to uncovering that hidden structure is why structural discovery is just so incredibly powerful. Because as artificial intelligence continues to evolve, just spitting out clever hypotheses is kind of going to become everyday stuff. The true frontier, the ultimate test for the next generation of AI, will be recognizing entirely new, complex structures that the human mind has simply never seen or described before. That is the next major leap. Because as history's greatest scientists showed us, the greatest discoveries reveal new structures, not just new answers. True genius is changing the structure of the questions themselves. So, I want to leave you with this final thought. When AI finally discovers a fundamental structure about the universe that our human brains are literally incapable of understanding on our own, how is it even going to explain it to us? Thanks for checking out this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.